How's it going everyone, it's Vivi and welcome back to another Crash Bandicoot related video. PlayStation shared a promo trailer for its console, PS4, a mix of CGI and live action. The best part for me is seeing Crash Bandicoot in CGI, in the live action trailer. I mean, talk about taking a CG character and implementing it in live action without altering it. You all know what I'm talking about. CG in this trailer feels very natural. That is all, it looks great. Now talking about Crash Bandicoot, if you pause it at the right moment, there seems to be a mysterious mask following either Cortex or Coco. Looking at it from this angle, you think that's Cortex's mask. Already you wonder, how come that's not Uka Uka? If that is him, Or look at it from this angle. It seems the mask is following Coco. I'd like to stick to the latter. To me it looks like the mask is following Coco. First of all, if that mask were following Cortex, I don't think that's Uka Uka from Titans. They're way too different. Well, me saying that kinda comes off as a bit ironic, no? They did originally alter Uka Uka for Titans to such extent. Anywho, sticking to the idea that Aku Aku and Uka Uka masks were simply remade in HD for the remix of Crash Bandicoot, then that mask we see, to me, it has nothing to do with Uka Uka or even Cortex. If we stick to the idea that this mask belongs to Coco, then a couple of things in mind. One, its design. It looks to be Native American style, just like Aku Aku and Uka, you know, with the big feathers on top. This could hint at an unseen Tiki mask, although mentioned in the franchise. Aku Aku and Uka Uka's mother. In Mind Over Mutant, there is a cutscene.
And you two short bus students will be the means of my vengeance.
Why should we help you? You're a jerk. Remember Mom's birthday? You sent her socks. Honestly, who sends socks to a magic mask with no feet?
At first glance it might come off as a joke, but going back to the writer's Bible of Crash Bandicoot, the Bible titled Project Wombat from 1995, before the reprint we got from Dark Horse, the character files, while in that version of the book, there's old lore surrounding Aku's past. Aku Aku. Besides Tana, Aku Aku is Willy's, Crash's old name, Willy Wombat, only ally, is the battle against Neocortex and his cohorts. As for the resident witch doctor of the tribe of the natives that inhabit the smallest of Cortex's islands, and their only member with a measurable IQ, Aku Aku has been keenly watching the events taking place 2 islands away, realizing that Cortex and crew spewing noxious chemical waste into the environment and corrupting nature with his sciences. Aku Aku attempts to stir his people. Realizing that his tribe is too lazy to be bothered, he attaches himself to Willy, who is going towards the castle anyway. Age old, and kept alive through magic that has left him inseparable from his great wooden mask, Aku Aku totters around like an old man. His mumblings are intelligible only to Willy, and we understand his speech, in much the same way C-3PO relayed R2-D2's thoughts. But Aku Aku still has some tricks up his loincloth, and he offers invaluable advice and protection on Willy's quest. Whether or not this still applies as lore for Aku Aku is still up for debate. But going with the possibility that the mask we see in the promo trailer is Aku's mom, well, what would you say about a new game involving Aku's past? So, if this mask is related to Aku and Uka, then it seems their mother's spirit was also contained within the mask. For what reason, we don't know. Now, why would this mask follow Coco? Well, I can't think of any particular reason other than imagination, of course, but look at it this way. Aku has been a supportive character to Crash Bandicoot for how long now? Uka, the evil brother, although not seen here, always followed Cortex. Who's left in the family, if we do take into account that scene from Mind Over Mutant? And who also has close relation to Crash? Coco. Is it far-fetched to believe that their mother would follow Coco? Okay, let's pretend this is a new mask. Then what about it, Vivi? Well, look, at first I didn't want to jump in the new game bandwagon, but something else happened after this. Shortly after, actually. Character artist Nicholas Cole, who worked on Reignited Trilogy, Spyro, retweeted a screenshot with this mask. Someone wondering about this mask, or what it could be. What he shared is a thinking emoji. Mr. Cole, why? You know the community's gonna start speculating and talking about a new game. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Nicholas Cole, one of the character artists who worked on Reignited Trilogy for Toys for Bob. What does Toys for Bob have anything to do with Crash Bandicoot? That's the question. Well, actually, Toys for Bob did support Vicarious Visions when working on Insane Trilogy if you look at the credits. But still, a character artist from Toys for Bob sharing a thinking emoji related to a Crash Bandicoot post. Crash Bandicoot in terms of development, major development, we're either looking at Beanox or Vicarious Visions. What does Toys for Bob or Cole have anything to do with this? Rewind time. Late August, Toys for Bob leaked unseen concept art of Crash Bandicoot. They quickly took it down. They reposted it but cropped. I don't think that's concept art for Nitro Fueled, okay? I did make a video on this around that time. If you haven't checked it, maybe you'd like to? It's possible Toys for Bob is involved with the next Crash title, whatever it is. Then again, seeing as how Toys for Bob was involved with the development of Insane Trilogy, they could probably have a little helping hand. But still, ultimately in the end, these unseen concept art could hint at Toys for Bob working on a new Crash game, regardless of the amount of involvement they got. And this, to me, the mask, reeks of Falcon McBob history. Spyro went through Falcon McBob, do you remember that? A Twitter account with tagline Spyro. Seeing as how Activision teased that a Spyro remake, I'm not willing to give up hope that this right here, ladies and gentlemen, could be a hint at a future game. If you look at a mysterious mask and a random Twitter account, I'm going with the past right now, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, which one would you believe? A mask, which we've never seen before in a promo trailer, or a random account on Twitter? If we go back in time and we had one to choose out of these two, I would choose the mask, of course. That being a hint. So, point is, if we do get a new game, I'm willing to guess that the next Crash game is going to get revealed at the next Game Awards happening on December 12th, next month. Plus, wasn't there this rumor of Crash Bandicoot having a 5-year plan? Regardless of whether or not that still applies, Crash Bandicoot, just going off sales, the IP is gonna get another game for sure. It's only a matter of time. And I feel the Game Awards would be a perfect opportunity to show off a brand new Crash Bandicoot game. Now, what else is happening in December? I guess the Christmas-themed Grand Prix. Would this new Crash Bandicoot game, if ever revealed at the Game Awards, showcase a character from said game to appear in a future Grand Prix? For the Christmas one, at least. What do you think about that? As for other things, no. I don't think the mask has anything to do with the elementals from Wrath of Cortex. Well, fun fact. The official account Sony on Twitter acknowledged Wrath of Cortex. I was not expecting that to happen. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, Crash is getting more exposure, which is fantastic. So with that being said, folks, in the comment section below, do you feel like the mask is an error on the programmer's part? Do you feel like the mask is from another franchise, seeing as how this promo trailer is a bunch of characters mixed together? Do you feel like this mask could be a slight hint at the next game, going off the history of Falcon McBob? What do you think? Leave all of your thoughts in the comment section below, alright? So with that being said, folks, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.